As the Draco-Orion Empire continued to spiral into chaos, the Special Security Service, SSS, an elite force of female warriors, saw their moment. The SSS had long been relegated to the fringes of draconian society, despite their unmatched combat abilities and strategic brilliance. While they were often deployed on high-risk missions and served as the backbone of several military victories, they were rarely, if ever, granted real leadership roles. In traditional draconian hierarchy, female draconians were allowed to serve as governors, administrative coordinators, or ceremonial figures, but never as generals, warlords, or members of the High Council. Military command and imperial policy were domains fiercely guarded by the patriarchal elite. This exclusion was not born of capability, but of cultural dogma, an ancient belief that leadership was tied to bloodline dominance in male lineage. Over time, this systemic suppression planted deep resentment within the ranks of the SSS. They knew they were not just equal to their male counterparts, they were superior. Their talents were wasted, their visions ignored, and in the crucible of war, that quiet discontent grew into fire. The reckless actions of the male-dominated leadership led the SSS to lose faith in the Empire's ability to survive. Frustration had been growing within the ranks of the SSS for years, as they watched the male rulers squander their military resources in futile attempts to exterminate humanity. The SSS had urged caution and strategic withdrawal, but their advice had fallen on deaf ears. As the rebellion and revolt spread, the SSS saw an opportunity to reshape the future of the Empire. In a bold and calculated move, the SSS orchestrated a coup against the draconian male rulers. Utilizing their elite training and strategic planning, they swiftly eliminated the Empire's male leadership. Key figures were assassinated or imprisoned, and loyalist strongholds were overtaken. The SSS, now in control, dismantled the male-dominated hierarchy and seized power. Their first act was to halt the reckless military campaigns that had decimated the Empire's forces. They reached out to the Galactic Alliance, negotiating a ceasefire in a bid to salvage what remained of the Draco-Orion civilization. The coup marked not only the fall of the male-ruling regime, but also a fundamental shift in draconian society. Under the SSS's leadership, the Empire abandoned its aggressive expansionism and sought peace. The Galactic Alliance, though wary, agreed to negotiations, bringing an end to the war and ensuring that the Draco-Orion Empire's reign of terror was finally over.